Hey there, this is Adam Jones from the Walkaround Boat Company. Hope you guys are well. Welcome back to another video on the YouTube channel. And today it is of a boat that I'm very excited to show you, and that is the 907 Coupe from the guys from Iron Boats. This is a fabulous, slightly bigger than the 827 that we've seen in the UK. It's a fabulous boat with a cabin, which is the first time we've seen that, certainly on a video from Iron. So come with me and let me show you around the 907 Coupe. So the first thing you'll notice at the aft section of this 907 Coupe is that you've got loads of entertaining space. Now, if you're used to an 827, I would say that the back of the boat is very similar to an 827, and the front sun pad is very similar to an 827 as well in terms of space. You've got loads of space as well as this massive console area as well. So you're getting so much bang for your buck with this iron. Still, Oki Manifelt designed hull, all of the pedigree that you'd expect from an iron boat with all of this extra space. One of my favorite seats on board is this new kind of alcoved cubby seat that you've got at the back of the cabin. It just gives you a little bit of protection above you with some inset lights, some grab handles for when you're underway, and it's a really, really nice place to sit, obviously with your table and your beam bench seat at the back with loads and loads of storage inside that seat. Let's move forward and I will show you the cabin. Right, so you join me inside the cabin of this Iron 907 Coupe, and I've got to say, this is a really, really lovely space. It's very spacious inside, but it's still compact feeling, which sounds a bit of an oxymoron. But the reason is that when you open up this sunroof and you open up these doors, it feels massive. And as soon as you close yourself in, it's very, very protected, very quiet, and a really nice place to be. You've got a big raking windscreen in front of you there that just makes you feel like you're really, really protected when underway. Obviously, this particular model's got double Simrad units there. This is powered by a Mercury 425 at the back. One of the things I really like is obviously they've tried to keep this compact. This is obviously an Oki Manifelt hull. This is an extremely fast boat, so they're trying to keep everything aerodynamic, so the top of this is nice and low. But if you're coming in and you need a little bit more visibility, you can stand up and look out the top of this console unit as you're coming in alongside. So it's really, really well thought out. You can also lift up the backs of these seats and turn this entire area into a bed at the back. There's some lovely touches that they've added. We've got a nice storage cubby here, magnetic cover on this, which is just a little upgrade on what was there before. I like the new handrails, the squared off handrails. It's just an exceptionally nice place to sit. And for those that want something for when the weather's not great, you know, you might be ploughing along in some short chop, for example, in the Solent, you want to be able to just close yourself in here with your family and just make your way through a little bit of rough sea. This is absolutely perfect. You can just close the window on the top, close the doors on the side, and suddenly you're in a comfortable, contained cabin that's going to keep you nice and dry and warm on your way to your location. Really, really cool. Now let's have a look at the bow of the boat. Right, so at the bow of this Iron 907 Coupe, you find the sun pad entertaining space. This is absolutely vast, as you would expect from an iron boat, but for this year, they've also added these side cushions to the gunnels, and it makes a huge difference to how comfortable this sun pad is. It's such a big space, but you'll spend so much more time up here now that you've got those cushions to lean up against. Something else they've done, which I think is really nice, is they've integrated the boards of these cushions for the sun pad. So you don't have a board and a cushion. You've got an entire section which you can stow away nice and easily, which is going to make it much, much more effective for bringing together your sun pad when you're out in the water. And you can store these nice and easily inside this storage unit here, which is absolutely vast, loads and loads of space in there for the sun pad here, but also for the back of the boat. So if you take the table away at the back of the boat, you can also infill that entire section into a sun pad, so you can spend so much time lounging around when you're on the water. This is a fabulous vessel from the guys at Iron, with all of that Oki Manifelt pedigree, with the Swedish design rationale. This is just such a fantastic vessel. So if you're interested in a 907 Coupe, or indeed a 907, an 827, a 767, a 707, or a 647 from the guys at Iron, then get in contact with the Walkaround Boat Company or your local dealer and check out an Iron boat.